What is good, everyone? Welcome back to the retro world, guys. In today's episode, we are looking for video games. We're trying to find some cheap freaking deals. Hopefully we get to add some new stuff to the collection. Stick around. All right, guys, at the pawn shop, we got a couple games. We got Skate 3, $5. Zero's Wrath, never played that one before. Extreme Legends, Dynasty Warriors. You guys, another one right here. So not too bad. Back at the house, let's take an up close look at those pickups. Guys, when you see PS3 games for $5 that look interesting, you just go ahead and pick it up. That's what I did. I didn't even look any of these up, but I know they're games I don't have in the collection, and they all look pretty interesting to me. Games that I would like to play, at least, before deciding if I want to sell or not. But first up, we have Extreme Legends Dynasty Warriors 7. You can tell at one point it was $10, but not today, baby. Today it was $5, so that is a great price for a game we don't have. Next up, we have Dynasty Warriors 7. So I guess they're both Dynasty Warriors 7, but this one is part of the Extreme Legends series. So another one, you saw the price, $5. All of these are 5 each. I guess I don't need to flip all of them back. This one is Asura's Wrath, Capcom game. I don't know, and I have the urge to flip it over. I just gotta look at the back, guys. It's not even about the price, but it is about that back cover. 16 years of playing games. I've never seen anything like this. IGN. Okay, well, maybe this will be a fun game. That cover art, though, alone looks freaking awesome. So stoked to check that out. Skate 3. I don't remember if we have this one or not. I'm trying to look over there. I can see some of my PS3 games right now. I know I have one of the Skate games. Hold on, let me check. All right, guys, it's hiding right now behind a TMNT carry case, but I do have a copy of Skate 3. However, I think that's a greatest hits version. I'll probably swap mine out with that one. But yeah, guys, for $5 all day long. And then another game I've never come across before. This is what, Tekken Blood Vengeance 3D. What is this? Tekken Hybrid, it says? Tekken Hybrid. Okay, and I guess it comes with Tekken Tag Tournament in HD. And then, what is that? Tekken Tag Tournament 2? And then, I don't know, does it come with this as well? Is this like a third game? I'm very confused. I don't really know a lot about the fighting games, just in general. I pick them up whenever I get them super cheap. I love playing fighting games. I'm not great at fighting games, but I always think they're fun to play. But yeah, I guess this one just has different games in it. Not entirely sure. Maybe it comes with both. Looks like... I don't know what Blood Vengeance is. Maybe that's like a movie or something? Bonus content? I don't know, guys. For $5 either way, if any of these ended up being worth something crazy, then yeah, I'm not really freaking out because I have no clue at the time of recording. I'll find out when I edit. But $5 each, all day long. Don't sleep on the PS3, guys. Great console. Tons of great games out there. Always love finding some pretty good deals, especially on games that we don't have, ones that look interesting, and ones that we hopefully get to add to the collection if they end up being good. If not, pew, we'll get rid of them. But the next segment, guys, we're picking up a local deal from a callback, and the callback was from a yard sale. So we met someone at a yard sale. This was one of those arrangements where they said they had video games, but they couldn't get to them at the time. Said, hey, here's my number. Let's exchange contact information. Turns out he actually did find the games, and we made a little bit of a deal. Now, the transaction took place at night. Definitely don't be going out at night, guys. Don't do what I do. But sometimes the games call. So anyways, went and picked them up, and I'm going to show you what I got. We only spent $30, so not too bad. All right, guys, first little bag. Let's dive on into it. What did we get? Oh, yeah, kind of forgot. All right, so, ooh, a little dirty. Obviously, this stuff has not been cleaned, but the guy did say everything was tested and working. I mean, oh, I don't even want to touch this one. But we have a Nintendo Gamecube controller, and this is OEM, so we got the original deal right here. I mean... oh, I just said I wasn't going to touch it, and then I had to. But yeah, this thing has definitely seen some better days. Honestly, a lot of that just looks like dirt. Like, it's not peeled or anything. So, anyways, been holding that one long enough. Ooh, gold. I like gold. Okay, so, I mean, still, definitely needs to be cleaned up, as you can tell. But a golden PS3 controller. This is what, the 6-axis. So... very, very cool there. You don't see this one too often. At least I don't. Next up, yeah, Gamecube City, baby. Got another Gamecube controller here. Another original one. So, like I said, I was told that this stuff works. I'll find out later. I take all of that stuff with a grain of salt. When someone's like, yeah, all of this stuff works, and it's like junky video game stuff, in my head, I'm already assuming, yeah, these might need to get taken apart or bundled or traded into the game store. Next up, another PS3 controller. Once again, pretty dirty, but once we'll clean it up, it'll look pretty nice. And last but not least, another PS3 controller. So yeah, like I said, 30 bucks for everything, which is a pretty good deal. And honestly, even if none of these controllers end up working and we had to sell them all for parts, I feel like 30 bucks already is worth that. But hopefully all this stuff ends up working. Little hair right there. Just because this stuff is not fun when it doesn't work, but hey, that's just part of the game. And the next little bag from the pickup is some games. Whoo! Alright, let's go over them one by one. So first up, we got Need for Speed Most Wanted. That is pretty awesome on the PS2. Next up, another Need for Speed game. We got Hot Pursuit. Once again, this stuff has seen better days, but hey, that's part of the fun. You get to clean it up, get the stickers off and things like that. So it is what it is. Next up, a PS1 game with a crack case. We can replace the case though, that's not a big deal. We got Atari Anniversary Edition Redux. I've never seen this game. I'm sure it's probably, what, a bunch of Atari games? Yep, there we go. Includes 12 genuine Atari arcade hits. So, kind of cool if you like the little collections I usually do. So, that's awesome. Next up, we got Skyrim. Cool game, but nothing crazy there. Nothing crazy with this one in terms of value as well. Tom Clancy's The Division. Those will be some bundlers for sure. Next up, we got Fallout 3. Pretty cool. And last but not least, we have Dead Island. So, once again, guys, 30 bucks. Can't complain too much. Now, guys, in this next segment, we're going to go back to the pawn shop. This is actually from a different day. And oh man, we find some pretty awesome stuff. Let's go and get into it. All right, guys, at the pawn shop, and they do have a couple of new PSP games hitting shelves. We got this Tron movie. We got Hot Shots Golf. I'm going to look through these, but I might pick up a couple. $5 is not a bad price. We came across a couple other games. We got The Witcher for $6. I think I already showed y'all that one. We got Forza Horizon for $5. But look, we found some GameCube games. So Happy Feet, only $2. What? What year is this? So $2. Look, Cell Damage, $2. And Beach Spikers. Guys, the prices are so cheap. I'm definitely going to get this for $2. Might get this one too. Gonna look through these and I'll let y'all know what I get. All right, guys, we found some more games. They got some PS2 stuff. Warriors of Might and Magic. Look, Crouching Tiger. We got Genji. And guys, check this one out. Champions. And look, $6, which is a pretty good deal. Now it is loose, a little beat up, but I mean, that's not a bad price for that game. So let's go. Back at the house once again. Let's take an up close look at those pickups. All right, guys, we spent right around $46 for everything that I'm about to show y'all. The first one right here is Ape Escape on the Loose. I used to love these games back on the PS1. I don't know if this is like a remake or like a sequel or something like that, but it's Ape Escape. I had to pick it up. It was cheap. So y'all let me know down below if this one or any of these other games are games that you would have picked up as well. Next up, guys, we got The Witcher 2. I've picked this game up a few times, not for the collection. Oh no, what's he gonna do? Yeah, we're gonna flip it. And this one, last time I checked, had a little bit of value. It was worth picking up to flip to hopefully offset the cost of a little bit of what we spent. So The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings Enhanced Edition for the Xbox 360. Next up, guys, we have Forza Horizon. These games are great from what I've heard, but this one is not going into the collection. I think we actually already have a copy of this, if I'm not mistaken. Another game we picked up to hopefully sell on the side to make a little bit of that money back. Next up, guys, what was this one? I forgot. It was something cool in here. Oh yeah, that's right. Champions Return to Arms, and this one was priced pretty cheap. Yeah, $6. It is disc only, but $6 for this game is a pretty good deal. Last time I checked, this was going for like 15 to 20. Maybe it's gone up, maybe it's gone down, not entirely sure. But either way, I don't think I have this one, and I want to check this game out, so I'll definitely check it out and play it before deciding what to do with it. Guys, next up, we got Crazy Taxi. Now, I could have swore I had this game. I might have the greatest hits version. I'm not entirely sure. I'll definitely find out as soon as I'm done recording, but it was cheap. I went ahead and picked it up as well, so $6. Bonus mini strategy guide enclosed. So kind of cool. Maybe it's some sort of bonus edition, I guess, with the strategy guide. But yeah, let me know down below if you are a fan of Crazy Taxi. And guys, on to some of those GameCube games. We got Spider-Man for the Nintendo GameCube. Now, not all of these were $2 a piece. This one, I think, was $6, so still not bad for a Spider-Man game on the GameCube. Definitely going to clean this up. Maybe do a case swap, but I think I can just get these stickers off and this case will be fine. So Spider-Man for the Nintendo GameCube for $6, a pretty good deal. Next up, we got a classic right here, guys. We got Happy Feet, and I believe this was one of those $2 games. Yeah, $2 though. Isn't that kind of crazy? Just seeing games priced that low, even if they're whatever games, is kind of insane. So $2, Happy Feet on the Nintendo GameCube. Oh yeah, he looks happy. Next up, Beach Spikers, Virtua Beach Volleyball. So, I don't know. We don't have this game. This one, I think, was, yeah, there we go, $5. I was going to say it was a little bit more than $2, but still not too shabby for $5. And then, guys, another $2 game. It's a little rough, but still, Cell Damage. I have been wanting to play this game for a while, and surprisingly enough, we have not come across it. I want to say this game also came out on the PS2, but I might be wrong. Maybe this was a Nintendo GameCube exclusive, but usually it says only for, like, somewhere on the corner, either down there or something like that, if it was a GameCube exclusive. So I'm going to assume this was on other platforms, but Cell Damage. And yes, guys, believe it, $2 freaking. What year is this, man? Like, this is unheard of, especially for GameCube games. But honestly, just seeing $2 a game at a pawn shop that's not like a yard sale or a thrift store, kind of crazy. You guys let me know down below if you would have picked this up along with some of the others. $2 GameCube games in this day and age? Freaking unheard of. Y'all drop some comments. Let me know some of your favorite things that you saw. Now, normally, guys, this probably would be the end of the episode, but I have been very busy lately, and I want to let y'all know what I have been doing, because honestly, I probably should have dropped a video by now. I think it's been like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. My bad, but I went through this freaking gotta reorganize everything phase. I don't know if you guys can tell. I kind of moved a couple of things over here. Now, this is not going to be the full-on room tour. I know I've been talking about this thing for freaking too long. You guys ask about it all the time. Probably the most requested video on this channel, but it's gonna happen now that I'm getting to a place where I'm actually like, okay, this makes a little more sense. So I kind of want to show y'all just a few little parts right now, and then we'll do a full video hopefully soon, maybe within the next few weeks, if I keep going strong with what I've been doing. So gonna show y'all some stuff right now. So first things first, over here, guys, we've got some Nintendo Wii action. It goes pretty much all the way down until you get to the bottom row, and I think that's where I'm putting some extra stuff, random oddities, maybe some Xbox stuff that doesn't really fit anywhere else in the collection. It kind of just goes down there. Now over here, guys, kind of did the same thing, but with NES games. Boom, 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 all the way down. Up here, I do like the way this looks, these PS1 games, but I'll show y'all another section in a second. I don't know, because I have the PS1 games in a different spot now, and I don't have a lot of space, so I'm trying to just utilize as much as I can. But I do like the way this looks for now, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. TMNT freaking City on the shelf. You guys have probably seen this shelf now for a long time. I have reorganized a lot of this stuff, so some of this might be new. Some of this stuff might be in future videos that haven't even dropped yet. But oh well, it is what it is. Over here, guys, is still a work in progress, but for now, I'm pretty happy with where it's headed. We got some N64 games right there on the left. We got some GameCube games over here on the right. And then up top, I've been messing around with how this is displayed. Still not entirely sure what I want to do. I mean, I kind of want to keep stacking some more things up there, but I don't know. I do like the way that box looks up there. Somebody actually recommended, because this box was sitting on this table over here for the longest time, and this table in the room is probably going to get moved out too. Now, the table is where you see a lot of the pickups videos. If y'all watch the second channel, that's where we do all the unboxings. But I have another idea for that I think is going to work out, and it's going to save me a lot of space. But shout outs to whoever mentioned, hey, you should put that box up there in that corner, because I did. Now, I still have not tried to get that marker off. I'm a little scared. Now, I know I can use one of those Expo markers, and sometimes that'll help, but I'm worried that the Expo marker might bleed into the cardboard, so I might just leave it on there. Honestly, it's a little bit of an eyesore seeing that 15 as is. It's like, well, I definitely didn't spend that, but, you know, somebody did down the road, which is pretty cool, I guess. So there's some history there. But yeah, over here we got the Switch OLED box, kind of cool. And let me see what else. I don't want to give y'all the whole tour now. It's turning into that. Let me cut over here real quick. Yeah, y'all didn't see that. Well, you might have. Anyways, over here is what I was talking about with the PS1 games. I really like the way this looks going along. So I thought about just doing PS1 games all the way, but if you look down there, that's where like the Game Boy games are, 3DS, and I don't know. So I'm probably just going to keep it like this for now, but I think it's still kind of cool the way it looks. And guys, I'll show y'all one more little section because I don't want to give away everything. Y'all got to wait for the full video, but I found a spot for my giant TMNT figures. I'm so stoked on how this looks. Honestly, I was going to put them on top of the shelf, but then I rearranged the top of the shelf, and I don't know. This whole room is a work in progress is what I'm realizing, but I feel like, hey, I might as well go and start showing y'all everything, and then it'll kind of be like a timestamp, and then later on, when everything looks completely different again in 6 months, we can all be like, oh, well, it looked like this, now it looks like this. So anyways, we got some TMNT going on. We got vintage, and then we even have the newer ones with Mutant Mayhem, and then we got some random ones, like that Sting Raphael is kind of cool, and just some other stuff over here kind of thrown in the mix. Now, the other TMNT shelf, nope, not going to show you all that one, because then it's going to give away some cool stuff that I picked up, and I got to wait for those videos to drop. But I just wanted to show you all this at least. Pretty stoked on this. Also, shout-outs to Jack. He gave me all these old, like, basically, this was the packaging from a lot of these reissue figures, and what I did was I cut it up. Oh, no, cut it up. It's not like new freaking packages or anything like that. This is just stuff that was going to get tossed. So I cut it up, and then I basically used a little bit of tape just to stick it to the wall. I think it looks really cool. I don't like that gap up there, honestly, but if you lean back like this, yeah, you can't really see it. Like when you're standing, it literally just looks like this. So I'm pretty happy with how it's looking, and yeah, there we go. All right, guys, like I said, not the full tour just yet. We gotta do a couple of things, but I think that's been the biggest issue why I haven't done a game room tour in so long. This room is constantly, and I mean constantly, like every other day, I'm like, I don't like that anymore. Let me change that. And it's gotten to the point where it's just like, dude, just freaking film the tour, get it out there, and then, like I said, in 2 to 3 months, when everything is like changed around once again, we'll just make another video, or like next year we'll do another video. So just to kind of timestamp it. But yeah, now that I'm definitely talking about it way too long, I gotta film that room tour, and I've been putting it off, and here we are. So y'all got a little bit of kind of what's going on, and honestly, pretty much what I've been doing the last week and a half or so, just going through all the consoles, all the games, like playing different games as well, and kind of like downsizing a couple things here and there. I think it's very important to do that. Anyways, enough rambling. We'll save the rambling for another video, but I will catch y'all in the next video. I appreciate all of y'all. Till next time, peace.